Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there is doing well. Today I'm back once again with some more Pokemon trading card game Pocket ranked matches. Today's video, I felt trying out this Mega Steelix deck that I've put together and see if I can manage to win a game or two online with it. Now, I'll be honest, I kind of was having a hard time trying to think of what to run alongside Mega Steelix, and this is what I've settled on. So I'm going to try out a Mega Steelix Melmetal deck. My thought process behind this is that Meltan is kind of self-sufficient and can attach energy to itself, while we are going to need time to build into Steelix because it takes 4 energy to get into. So I'm running a couple copies of Brock since Mega Steelix can actually use 2 colorless along with 2 steel to get it going. So we're just going to kind of hope that accelerates energy just a little bit. Now, I'm sure there's a lot better ways than to run this, but that's just the way I'm trying it. I'm sure you could do Dialga, but when I thought about it, I thought that might take a little bit too long to get started, but I'm probably horribly wrong as I am most things about when I build decks. But yeah, I'll have the entire deck list in the description of the video below should anyone try this deck out or simply approve upon it. And yeah, we're going to take this into ranked and just kind of see what happens here and see if we can manage to rack up a win or two with Mega Steelix. But yeah, I'll stop rambling now and we'll go find our first game. Alrighty, looks like I found my first opponent here, and we are unfortunately going first. That's probably not going to help this deck out a whole heck of a lot. Let me start out with 2 Onyxes, but we have 2 Melmetals in our hand and a Pokeball, so we're kind of doing things horrendously out of order. And what are we going up against? Lopunny. Alright. Let's see if we can play around this to the best of our ability, and we do get our Mega Steelix, so that is nice. So we'll go ahead and get our Meltan in here. I really would have liked to have started with you, but we don't always get what we want. I need to kind of just draw two Brocks right in a row. This Onyx is going to be taking some damage. I may just kind of have to more or less leave it out as a tank and just hope for the best here. But they're actually going to opt to not put energy into Rilo here, which is okay by me. All right, let's evolve into our Melmetal. Which Steelix or which Onyx do I want to evolve here? I guess we'll go for the one on the front row here. Well, maybe I shouldn't have, now that I think about it, because I'm going to need 4 turns. And I could have drawn some Brocks and got this one on the bench built out. That wasn't the smart decision, Norm. Had a lapse of judgment there. Alright, let's see if we can survive long enough, I guess, to do anything. They've already got their Mega Lopunny, and they've got Hitmonlee, so our bench really wouldn't have been all that safe. Alright, we get our other Mega Steelix, so I'm just going to hold on to that bad boy in case we find one of our Brocks. Because Brock does not work with Steelix, which would be nice. Alright. Let's see if we can hold out for hope and hold out long enough to actually use Mega Steelix here. We just gotta hope for just a crap ton of tails so we can survive. And we're not gonna get it, are we? The answer to that riddle is no. Alright, well, we get our heavy helmet, so we take a little bit less damage here. But again, we do have to heavily lean into them getting just a crap ton of tails. Alright, well, they get 1 heads, we're done. Alright, they're gonna play Copycat to get 1 or to get 3 cards where they had 2. Alright, you wouldn't have mercy on me and get 2 tails, would you? Absolutely not. I think we do still live because of the helmet, but well, but Meg's really not going to do anything for me. We get another Meltan. That's something. I guess we'll shuffle this Melmetal back. Alright, well... really does me no good, in all honesty, to put Mega Steelix onto the bench, because Hitmonlee will just snipe it. So we just kind of have to attack and hope for 2 tails, but because we're confused and I'm not going to get any luck on these coin tosses, we're going to probably lose here. Yeah, we need 2 tails, and it's not going to happen for us, so that is going to be GG's. But I misplayed horribly at the very beginning. I should not have evolved straight away, but we never actually ended up drawing into Brock anyway, so it really didn't matter a whole hell of a lot. But we are going to have a not so stellar start here, but we'll see what we can get done in the matches to come. Hopefully have a little bit better luck. But good games to that opponent, or good game I should say, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, and we are going first again. That's not good for this deck whatsoever. Alright, well, we do have a more ideal hand than what we had the last time. With the Meltan here. And we do have our Melmetal here. But we're going up against a water deck, so I do what we're going to run into. And I see Suicune. So it could be a lot of different things. It could be Suicune, Greninja, if I was a betting man. Alright, we get another Meltan here. No Onyx. So the Steelix is kind of dead weight in our hand for now. And we'll hold on to our 2 heavy helmets for the time being. And pass it over. Alright, let's see what we're up against. They got both Suicunes out and ready to go. And is this going to be Greninja? Come on. What do we got there? They're going to hold on to it, okay. It's a mystery. Alright, we do get a Brock, but we don't have an Onyx. Now I could evolve, but I can't attack, and we would need a lot of turns. So I'm just going to go for a mass and hope to God that he doesn't kill Meltan. Which, knowing my luck, I probably should have just evolved, but I'm taking a gamble here. There's Giratina. And, yeah, well, Meltan's dead. So there goes for that little plan. Alright, well, we're in a world of trouble now. So we're just going to have to put out... Well, I don't have Onyx, so even if I draw into Onyx, we'll have to play Meltan regardless and just evolve it up and use it as a tank. We try to get our Steelix up and going. Because it'll never be able to attack because it needs 3 energy. And we can't use the mass, really, because it's not going to work. Because we will die. Alright, they're taking a whole lot of time to decide, so we have to hope that we get carried here by them being away. Because all signs point to me losing. So if the time limit goes out, we might be able to win by a fluke. And this looks like that's what's going to happen here. I, by all means, should lose. And we get Onyx, alright. Alright, well, let's evolve. And put an energy into Melmetal. And put a helmet into the lad. And we'll play Brock to get our Onyx and energy. And we'll go ahead and put a heavy helmet on Onyx as well. And see if we can win a match that we are not supposed to. By any stretch of the imagination. I mean, I'll take a win by timeout. I'm not a proud person. I'll take whatever I can get. We're going to need help from our opponents if we're going to win with this dumbass Mega Steelix deck that I have constructed here. I have no delusions about this deck being any good. All right. You going to help me here, opponent? I don't know how to pronounce your username. Pilandria. All right, well, we're playing the stall game. Let's see if we can persevere. Maybe they saw what I was trying to do and we're just like, yeah, here you go, buddy. You're it's the only thing you're going to get. All right, well, we do win. Sheerly through, sheerly through our opponent just not playing. That's all right. I'll take it. On paper, it's 1-1, so we'll take that, I guess. But good game to that opponent, and thank you for having mercy on me, I suppose. And we'll go find a match that and see if we can actually get to a positive record. We're back when I find my next game. All right, looks like I potentially found my final opponent here, maybe. We're going first again, 3 times in a row. We are not having the luck that I need. We do have a Brock in our hand, so that is something, I guess. But unfortunately, we're going up against a grass sweets relay deck. So that means the longer we take to get going, the rougher time we're going to have. All right, we're going to energy into our Onyx and end the turn. Now, if I can get lucky and draw into another Brock, might have a little bit of hope here. Yeah, going up against a sweets relay deck is not good because they need time to get their whole game plan going, and I also need time. They're actually not going to put an energy into Cherubi here. Wait, they can attack without putting energy. Interesting. Ah, so they have a Pokemon tool attached. They can attack for 1 less energy. Didn't know that because I've actually never seen anyone use that card before. All right, we get another Onyx out. Bit of steel energy to it. I feel the need to probably evolve so we don't get hit by the type mismatch. And we have Sabrina where we can... Well, it says if one of your Pokemon use Sweets Relay. So I guess it really doesn't matter if I tag whatever in. It still counts with them using Sweets Relay. It doesn't actually break the cycle of them using it. Alright, another Miltan. Get another energy into Mega Steelix here. And do I want to play Copycat? Trying to decide. We'll wait a turn. Because I want to hold on to this Sabrina. Because if they don't have Alcrame, then I'm going to tag in Slurpuff because it does more damage. That's my only thought of holding on to Sabrina. Which is precisely what I'm going to do here. Well, they put the cape on it, so that does make it the game plan a little bit harder, but we're going to bring it in anyway, just to kind of throw things off here. Oh, I forgot about the weakness that fairy types have to to steel. So it actually worked better than what I thought. Oh, I just forgot about that type disadvantage. I'm not gonna pretend like I did know. All right. Oh, and they did opt to concede there. They kind of, I guess, threw off their game plan, I suppose, which my absolute ignorance and overall stupidity did not cost me there. But I do believe that match was actually kind of a quick one. I'll go find one more and see if I can if I manage to string one more win with Mega Steelix here. But I'll be back when I find my next opponent. Alrighty, it looks like I found my for real final opponent here. And we're going first again. That's 4 in a row that I've had to go first on. And we'll start with Melmetal and put Onyx on our bench. And we're going up against another grass deck. So this one looks like more than likely Mega Venusaur. So it looks like we're both going to need our time to build. All right, we got 2 copycats. I want to hold on to this helmet. I'm going to put it on Onyx. And we're going to play copycat. See if I can't get a copy of Brock in here. And also our Melmetal. All right, got nothing that I really needed. We can mill our deck out just a smidge. And I'm going to hold on to the helmet since I can't guarantee I'll get Melmetal. I didn't address this. If you're wondering why I'm running 2 different Melmetals, because I am running like the Genetic Apex one and one of the new ones. It's because I only have 1 copy of the what I call the quote-unquote good normal one. So yeah, that is why I am running one of each. Curse with free player. But not that it really would have mattered all too much. All right, we do get a copy of Brock, so that's actually nice. All right, we'll play our Brock into our Onyx. And then we'll do a mass. And get our Melmetal built up a little bit. And when I say good one, I consider the one that has the effect, or the genetic Apex one to be the better one. To me. Alright, let's see if this will luck us into a Melmetal. Not the one that I was looking to get, but you know what? We'll take what we can. Now, if I attack into this thing, we do get poisoned. But the risk I must take. In order to get Venusaur out of here. I didn't even pay attention to the Nile Ego back there. Oh, I probably should have. And they're going to heal immediately, and down goes... No, our Melmetal... Well, no, I was going to say our Melmetal will live, but we are poisoned, and we have... Oh, because we're poisoned, we do die here. Well, it didn't really matter if I wake up here a whole heck of a lot. Alright, we're going to have to put Melmetal out to just be a little bit of a shield here. Alright, we do get another Brock, which is why we didn't evolve into our Steelix. And there we go. Now, I may not actually attack into Mega Venusaur at all. Because I do have 2 Sabrinas and a Cyrus in this deck. Memory serves. I think I have 2 and 2. I can't remember now at this point. But we're just going to play around Mega Venusaur. We're going to play Sabrina. Take out one of these Nile Egos. I'm more playing into odds here. I don't want to take more on poison than what I need. Alright, so if I do play Sabrina again, they're going to just tag in the Bulbasaur. Alright, we're still asleep, so I just lost. Because I don't think I can tag. Yeah, there's nothing else to pull from. Energy and Onyx, but again, I don't think I can tag or anything because I'm asleep. Yeah. Alright, well, we just lost. I mean, this is a moot point here. And it's Tails anyway, just to add insult to injury. And down goes our Mega Steelix. So we do, in fact, lose. Surprising absolutely no one. Well, all right. We do manage to go, what was it, 2-2? The one was a fluke win that I probably shouldn't have got. It still counts to me, damn it. All right, yeah, that was my go to Mega Steelix deck. Obviously, not the best way to try and run one. Which I don't know what the best way to run Mega Steelix is. Feel free to let me know how to make this deck better, because I'm sure it absolutely can be for sure. But a good game to the opponent and everyone else that played today, if I didn't say that already. As I mentioned before, I'm going to close this video out here. If you made this already, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you do feel like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.